My name is Todd Project. I am a certified installer of FinPan products. I own and operate Custom Tile Creations. So today I'm installing a ProPan shower base in a custom zero entry shower pan application. Aaron is my apprentice. He's in the custom pan right now, smearing a modified thin set on the floor with a heavy 3/8 notch trowel. Then what we'll do is we will glue the bottom of the pan with PVC glue, which is already stubbed up through the 2-inch drain out of the floor, and we will set the pan in place. The time-saving advantages versus a mud pan are huge. Normally it would take me a day to a day and a half to install this size of this shower, to set the liner, put the board on, rod off the floor, waterproof it, and tile it. Would take me about 2 days to do. With this application with FinPan's product, I'm able to fix the plumbing because it had an original spin drain. I can cut the plumbing out, put a 2-inch coupling in there, add an 1 3/8 2-inch pipe, drop my pan right down on it, and I'm practically ready to tile after I put my ProPanel boards on the wall. That's it. It lined up, it glued, it's perfect. We put ProTech on the floor already yesterday, so we've got a smooth transition from the floor to the shower floor. So this would be your finished product. This would be your outside floor, a 12 by 24 porcelain. This would be your stone application on your shower floor. This pan is pre-pitched, a 1/4 inch per foot slope to the center of the drain. These stones, these pebbles on a sheet, contour to the slope of the drain that'll float all the way down in there and go down to a square drain that has a hair trap in it. The drains, I think, with these ProPans are really good because the drains come in and they all come with little twist knobs that you can pull them off, and there's a hair catcher inside there that prevents the trap from ever getting clogged with soap and hair and debris and things. So I really like their drains. So our next step would be to take our Pro panels and attach them to the walls with our Sikaflex to create our water resistant, waterproof seams. Okay, so this is now the installation of the Pro panel, which is in place of 1/2 inch Dura-Rock or utility what you normally would use. It usually takes one guy carry one 3x5 sheet in. In this application, my assistant carried 7 sheets of 1/2 inch Pro panel in. So they are 3x5. So your first sheet is going to be cut at 56 inches. With the Pro panel, all you have to do is mark it, score it, and you can score it all the way through if you want, or you can score it, flip it up, and snap it. Then what you would do is you would take this Sikaflex and you would create a bead on the ground. As such. You ready? So then you would bring this in. You would set it right on the wall just like that. And then you would tell your assistant the next piece is going to be 18.5 inches. And then you would take these easy little clips, put them in there like that, and it's done. One of the advantages with these pans is normally if you were to put a liner in here, the liner would go up 6 to 12 inches on the walls. Here you don't have a liner, so you can attach these all the way down at the floor and not worry about puncturing your liner. Just like that. And the good thing about these clips is you can put this right in the center of your 2 boards, and you can nail them both together at the same time. Whereas with the other products, you can't. You have to add a stud in order to put a nail through your 1/2 inch board. See how much faster this goes up than your traditional Wonder board? Then what you would do is you would put your Sikaflex on the floor like that. Take your scraper and jam it down in there. And that would create your waterproofing. I will now cut a piece of Pro Panel and show you how easy it is to cut around the on-off switch. It's super easy to cut. So this one will be easy because all you gotta do is just notch out a little bit here. Just notch out this, this, and this, whereas using the traditional Wonder Board or Utility, you'd have to go all the way outside, create a bunch of grinder mess just to do this little bitty thing right here. I do it like that, and I'm done. See how easy that was? Look at that. Like it was meant to go. Simple, hireable solution. And then we could stack right on top of it. And stacking would be the same thing, but I like to stagger my joints. Now we're gonna do our second row of our Pro Panel on our shower walls. This normally would be your cutout for your on-off switch for your diverters on your showers. And this Pro Panel is super easy to cut. Normally with a Wonder Board or Utility application, you'd have to take it outside and cut it with a grinder and make a big mess, and it would be terrible. This way you just score it, break it, and you're done. Very tile man friendly. You could probably use a drywall saw, you could use a router, you could use anything. But that looked pretty easy. And that's it. Put that right in there like that. And that's that. Piece of cake. And then you nail it up. And I would imagine that the really good bonus for this product is if your holes were off and you needed to make it bigger, you can do it very simply with a razor knife and just cut it a little bit. Like this might need to be taken out a little bit, but it would also be good in the later on application if your plumber needed to get in there. It would be really easy for him to cut some of that out. A bonus for using this FinPan application is that this is a lifetime warranty. FinPan does provide simple tileable solutions for the average tile setter such as myself. You can check out all their products at finpan.com.